Hello, my name is Jake. I am a student of English. This is my story. I want to tell you about my life in New York. I want to tell you about my great teacher. You can read my story. You can learn English with me. It is a sunny day. I am on a bus. Two men are sitting next to me. They are talking in English. I don't understand everything. I am learning English, but I am still a beginner. I don't know many words. I decide to talk to the men. I say a few words in my simple English. They understand me. I feel happy. I tell them that I want to learn English. They tell me they are from New York. They just finished a meeting. Our conversation is 10 minutes long. The next stop is mine. I say goodbye. The men give me their address and phone number. They tell me I can visit them in New York. We say goodbye. After this meeting, I practice English every day. I read simple books and listen to English songs. In a few months, my English is better. It's still not perfect, but I want to learn more. I go to New York. I want to study English there. When I am in New York, I go to a school. My first lesson is on Monday. I meet my teacher and other students. My teacher is a kind woman. We introduce ourselves. We say where we come from. Then the lesson begins. My teacher asks us a question. She wants to know how we learn English. She says she has a very good way to teach English. It is a simple method. She tells us that we don't need to study hard or read books all the time. We just need to use English often. This is great for me. I don't like studying from books. We talk about why learning a language is important. Our teacher says we need languages to talk to people. They help us understand and share ideas. So the best way to learn a language is to use it for speaking. This is what we will do in our class. We will talk a lot. Many students try to memorize new words. They study grammar rules, but they don't speak much. They study the language but don't use it. You need to learn words and grammar, but you don't have to study them in books. In this class, I will show you a simple and easy way to learn words and grammar. I like what the teacher says. The lesson continues. We talk about our favorite activities and how we spend our free time. We talk in pairs or with the teacher. We speak all the time. I like it. I am very happy. This way of learning is great for me. When you want to learn English, use English for speaking. Chapter 2. My first day at school. I am in New York. It is my first day at the English school. I am excited and a little nervous. I wake up early in the morning. I eat breakfast and get ready. I put on my clothes. I take my bag. I leave my hotel. I walk to the school. The school is not far. It is a short walk. When I arrive, I see other students. Some are talking in groups. Some are standing alone. I look for my class. I find the door. I walk inside. The teacher is already there. She is smiling. She says, "Hello. Welcome to class." I smile and say, "Hello." The teacher asks me, "What is your name?" I say, "My name is Jake." She says, "Nice to meet you, Jake." I feel happy. The teacher asks the students to sit down. She tells us to sit in a circle. I sit in the circle. There are 10 students in the class. Some students are from different countries. There is a man from Brazil. There is a woman from Japan. There is a girl from France. There is a boy from Mexico. I like meeting new people. We all speak different languages. But today, we speak English. The teacher starts the lesson. She asks, "What do you like to do?" She points to the man from Brazil. He says, "I like soccer." The teacher asks the woman from Japan, "What do you like to do?" She says, "I like music." The teacher asks the boy from Mexico, "What do you like to do?" He says, "I like swimming." Then the teacher points to me. She asks, "What do you like to do, Jake?" I feel nervous, but I say, "I like reading." The teacher smiles and says, "Very good." The other students smile too. I feel better. We practice speaking English. The teacher gives us easy sentences. We practice these sentences in pairs. I speak with a girl from France. She is nice. Her name is Marie. We talk about our hobbies. I say, "I like reading." She says, "I like running." We laugh. We enjoy talking in English. The teacher writes new words on the board. She writes reading, soccer, music, and swimming. She asks us to repeat the words. We all say the words together. I try to say the words clearly. I want to speak better. After a while, the teacher says, "Let's take a break." We all stand up. We walk around the room. Some students talk to each other. I talk to Marie. She says she likes running in the park. I say I like reading books. We talk about books and running. We learn more English by talking. The teacher tells us to sit down again. She says, "Now let's play a game." The game is easy. The teacher says a word, and we have to find the picture. She says, "Soccer." We look at the pictures on the wall. I find the picture of a soccer ball. I raise my hand. The teacher points at me. I say, "This is soccer." She says, "Very good." We play the game for 10 minutes. It is fun. The lesson continues. We learn more new words. We practice speaking in pairs. The teacher gives us simple sentences. We repeat them. I speak with the man from Brazil. He says, "I like soccer." I say, "I like reading." We smile at each other. It feels good to speak English. At the end of the class, the teacher says, "Good job, everyone. You are all learning English very well." I feel proud of myself. I am learning. I am speaking English. The teacher gives us homework. She tells us to write 5 sentences. We have to use the new words. I feel excited. I want to do the homework. I want to learn more English. After class, I leave the school. I walk back to my hotel. I feel happy. I met new people. I learned new words. I spoke English. I know I am getting better. When I return to the hotel, I sit down. I take out my notebook. I write my homework. I write, "I like reading. I like books. I like music. I like soccer. I like running." I write the sentences carefully. I check my spelling. I want to do my best. In the evening, I go to a cafe. I sit by the window. I watch people. I see people talking in English. I hear the words, but I don't understand everything. I try to listen carefully. I know that I need to practice more. I will study every day. I will learn more English. I will get better. The next day, I go back to school. I am ready for the next lesson. I am ready to learn more. I am happy to study English. Chapter 3. A Day in the Park. Today is a beautiful day. The sun is shining. It is warm outside. I decide to go to the park. I want to relax and enjoy the day. I leave my hotel early in the morning. I walk to the park. It is not far. It is a nice walk. When I get to the park, I see many people. Some people are sitting on benches. Some people are walking. Some people are running. I see a few people playing soccer. The park is big. There are many trees and flowers. It looks very nice. I find a bench and sit down. I take out my book. I want to read. But it is hard to read because there is so much noise. There are children playing. There are people talking. The birds are singing. It is a happy place. I look around. I see a woman sitting on a bench near me. She is reading a book. I decide to talk to her. I say, "Hello." She looks at me and smiles. She says, "Hi, how are you?" I say, "I am good, thank you. How are you?" She says, "I am fine." I ask her, "What is your name?" She says, "My name is Sarah." I smile and say, "Nice to meet you, Sarah." She says, "Nice to meet you too, Jake." We start to talk. I ask Sarah, "Do you come to the park often?" She says, "Yes, I come here every day. I like to relax in the park." I say, "Me too. I like the park. It is a good place to read and think." Sarah agrees. She says, "I love the trees and flowers here. They are so beautiful." We talk for a few minutes. Then Sarah asks me, "Where are you from?" I say, "I am from New York. I am learning English." She says, "That's great. How long have you been learning English?" I say, "I have been learning for 6 months. I am a beginner, but I want to improve." She smiles and says, "You are doing well. Keep practicing, and you will get better." I feel happy to hear that. I want to speak English better. I ask Sarah, "What do you do in New York?" She says, "I work in a library. I love books and reading." I say, "That sounds interesting. I like reading too. What kind of books do you read?" Sarah says, "I read many kinds of books. I like history books and novels. How about you?" I say, "I like mystery books. I read a lot of mystery books." We talk more about books. We also talk about our favorite places in New York. Sarah tells me about a museum she likes to visit. I tell her about a cafe I like near my hotel. We enjoy talking to each other. It is good practice for my English. After some time, I stand up. I say, "It is nice to meet you, Sarah. I have to go now." She says, "It was nice meeting you too, Jake. Have a good day." I smile and say, "You too." Then I walk away. I walk around the park for a while. I see more people. I see a man walking his dog. I see a couple sitting on a bench. I see children playing with a ball. It is a busy day in the park. I like watching people. It is fun to see so many things. I sit on a bench again. I take out my book. I start reading. But after a few minutes, I feel tired. I close the book and decide to take a walk. I walk to a small pond in the park. The water is calm. There are ducks swimming in the water. I watch them for a while. It is peaceful. I sit near the pond and think about my day. I feel happy. I am learning English. I am meeting new people. I am seeing new places. I know that I will get better at English if I keep practicing. It is getting late. The sun is starting to set. I decide to go back to my hotel. I walk slowly, enjoying the view. The park looks beautiful in the evening. The trees look different in the soft light. The flowers look colorful. I feel calm. When I get back to my hotel, I am tired but happy. I had a good day. I met Sarah. I practiced my English. I saw many things in the park. It was a good day. I know tomorrow will be another good day. I go to my room and sit at the table. I take out my notebook. I write about my day in the park. I write, "Today I went to the park. I met a woman named Sarah. We talked about books. I saw many people. I felt happy." I write the sentences carefully. I want to improve my English. After I finish writing, I look outside. The sky is dark now. I am ready to rest. I know I have learned something new today. Tomorrow I will learn more. I will continue to practice. I will speak English more. I am happy to be in New York. I am happy to be learning. Chapter 4. A trip to the museum. Today, I am going to the museum. It is a beautiful day. The sun is shining and the sky is blue. I wake up early and get ready. I have breakfast at my hotel. I feel excited because I like museums. I leave my hotel and walk to the museum. It is not far. I walk slowly and enjoy the morning. When I get to the museum, I see many people. Some are coming in, some are leaving. I buy a ticket at the entrance. The ticket is not expensive. I am happy because I like to visit museums, and I don't spend too much money. I walk inside. The museum is big. It has many rooms. There are many paintings on the walls. Some paintings are very old. Some paintings are new. I look at the paintings carefully. They are beautiful. I see paintings of people, animals, and places. Some paintings are happy. Some paintings are sad. I enjoy looking at them. I walk into another room. This room has many old things. There are old chairs, tables, and tools. I see an old clock. It looks very interesting. I read the sign next to the clock. It says the clock is 100 years old. I am surprised. It is hard to believe that something can be that old. I keep walking. I see a big statue in the middle of the room. It is a statue of a man. The man is holding a sword. The statue is made of stone. It looks very strong. I take a picture of the statue. I want to remember it. In another room, I see many old books. The books are in glass cases. I look at the books carefully. Some of the books have pictures. Some of the books have old writing. I cannot read the writing. It is in a language I don't know. But the books look interesting. I go to a new room. This room has many things about history. I see pictures of old buildings. I see pictures of people in old clothes. The pictures show how people lived a long time ago. I think it is amazing to see these pictures. I can learn a lot about the past. I stop and look at a picture of a big city. The city is very different from New York. The buildings are not as tall. The streets are very narrow. The people in the picture are wearing old clothes. I think about how life was different in the past. I want to know more. After a while, I feel tired. I sit down on a bench in the museum. I take out my notebook. I write about the museum. I write, "Today, I went to the museum. I saw many paintings. I saw old things. I saw a statue. I learned about history. It was a good visit." I sit on the bench and think about what I saw. I am happy I came to the museum. I learned a lot. I feel good because I am practicing my English. I am learning new words. I am reading signs in English. I am writing in my notebook. Every day, I learn something new. I decide to visit the museum cafe. I want to rest and have a drink. I walk to the cafe. It is small, but nice. There are some people sitting and drinking coffee. I sit at a table by the window. I order a coffee and a sandwich. The waiter brings my food and drink. I thank him. I drink my coffee and eat my sandwich slowly. The cafe is quiet. I look outside the window. I see people walking in the street. I see cars and buses. The weather is still nice. I feel peaceful. I enjoy my time in the cafe. When I finish my food, I leave the cafe. I go back to the museum. I want to see more rooms. I walk through the museum again. I look at new paintings and old things. I learn more about history. I feel happy because I am practicing my English and learning new things. It is getting late. I decide to leave the museum. I walk outside. The sun is starting to set. The sky is turning orange and pink. It is a beautiful view. I walk back to my hotel slowly. I am tired, but I am happy. When I get to the hotel, I sit down in my room. I write in my notebook again. I write, I had a good day at the museum. I saw paintings. I saw old things. I learned about history. I enjoyed my visit. It was a good day. I look outside. The sky is dark now. I am ready to sleep. Tomorrow will be another day. I will continue to practice my English. I will visit new places. I will meet new people. I am excited to see what tomorrow will bring. I put my notebook away. I turn off the light. I close my eyes and go to sleep. It was a good day. Chapter 5. A walk in the city. Today, I want to walk around the city. I want to see the famous places in New York. I wake up early in the morning. I have a quick breakfast. I leave my hotel and walk to the city center. The weather is nice. It is a little cold, but I feel good. The streets are busy. There are many people walking. Some people are in a hurry. Some people are looking at their phones. Some people are talking to each other. I see many cars and buses. The city is full of life. I walk down the street. I look at the big buildings. Some buildings are very tall. They are made of glass and steel. The buildings look shiny. I see a big store on the corner. It has many things in the window. I stop and look at the things in the window. There are clothes, shoes, and bags. I think about buying something, but I decide to keep walking. I walk past many stores. Some stores are small, some stores are big. I see people shopping. I hear people talking. It is fun to walk in the city. I turn a corner and see a park. The park is not very big, but it is beautiful. There are trees and flowers. Some people are sitting on benches. Some people are walking with dogs. Some people are reading books. It looks like a peaceful place. I decide to sit on a bench for a while. I sit and watch people. I see a mother and her child playing. The child is running around. The mother is laughing. I smile because it looks happy. I take out my book and start reading. I enjoy the quiet time in the park. After a while, I stand up and continue walking. I walk down the street again. I see a big square. There are many people there. Some people are taking pictures. Some people are sitting and talking. I look around and see a famous statue. It is the Statue of Liberty. I have seen pictures of it before, but seeing it in real life is amazing. I take out my phone and take a picture of the statue. It is a beautiful sight. I walk around the square and see a street artist. He is drawing pictures on the sidewalk. His pictures are of buildings and people. They look very good. I stop to watch him work. He is fast. In a few minutes, he finishes a picture. I clap my hands. It is a beautiful picture. I keep walking. I see a big fountain. The water is moving in the fountain. Some people are standing near the fountain. Some people are taking pictures. I decide to sit on the edge of the fountain. I feel happy to be in such a nice place. The city is very busy, but I feel calm near the water. I walk for a long time. I see many interesting things. I see a street musician playing the guitar. I see a man selling ice cream. I see a woman selling flowers. There are many people and many things to see. It is getting late, so I decide to go back to my hotel. I walk slowly, enjoying the view of the city. The lights are turning on in the buildings. The streets are still busy. I see people going home from work. I see some people going to restaurants for dinner. The city looks different in the evening. It looks very bright with all the lights. I get back to my hotel. I am tired, but I am happy. I had a good day. I saw many things. I met many people. I walked around the city and saw famous places. I feel like I am getting to know the city better. When I get to my room, I sit down and write in my notebook. I write, "Today I walked around the city. I saw many things. I saw the Statue of Liberty. I saw a street artist. I saw a fountain. I walked for many hours. It was a good day. I feel proud of myself for writing in English. I know I am learning more every day." After I finish writing, I put my notebook away. I sit by the window and look outside. The city looks beautiful at night. I am glad I came to New York. I am learning many new things. Tomorrow, I will explore more. I'm excited to see what I will discover next. I turn off the light and lie down on the bed. I feel tired but happy. I think about the day. I know I am improving my English. I will keep practicing every day. Tomorrow will be another good day. I close my eyes and fall asleep. It was a great day in the city. Chapter 6. A day at the beach. Today is a warm day. I want to visit the beach. I wake up early in the morning. I have a quick breakfast at my hotel. I feel excited because I like the beach. I pack my bag with a towel, sunscreen, and my book. Then I leave the hotel. I walk to the bus stop. The bus comes soon. I get on the bus. There are many people on the bus. Some people are standing. Some people are sitting. The bus is going to the beach. It takes about 30 minutes to get there. I look out the window. I see many tall buildings. I see cars and buses. I see people walking. After some time, the bus stops. I can see the sea. I get off the bus and walk to the beach. The beach is very beautiful. The sand is soft and warm. The sea looks blue and calm. There are some people on the beach. Some people are sunbathing. Some people are swimming. Some people are playing beach volleyball. I find a nice spot on the sand. I lay down my towel and sit down. I take off my shoes and feel the warm sand. It feels good on my feet. I watch the sea for a while. The water looks peaceful. I see some people swimming. The waves are small and the water is clear. I think about swimming, but I am not ready yet. I decide to relax for a bit. I take out my book and start reading. The sound of the waves is very calm. It helps me concentrate. I read for about 20 minutes. I look around again. There are many people enjoying the day. Some people are walking along the water. Some children are building sandcastles. I see a family playing with a ball. The father is throwing the ball, and the children are laughing. It looks fun. After some time, I decide to go for a walk. I walk along the shore. The water is cool. I feel the water on my feet. It is refreshing. I walk slowly, enjoying the view. I see some boats on the horizon. The sky is blue and the sun is bright. I feel happy to be at the beach. As I walk, I meet a woman. She is walking her dog. The dog is small and has brown fur. The dog runs around, happy to be outside. I smile and say, "Hello." The woman says, "Hi, how are you?" I reply, "I am good, thank you." She asks, "Are you enjoying the beach?" I say, "Yes, I love it here." She smiles and says, "It is a beautiful day." I come to the beach every weekend. I say, "I don't come often, but I am glad I came today." She nods and says, "It's always nice to relax by the sea." We talk for a few more minutes, and then we say goodbye. I continue walking. I see a small cafe by the beach. It has chairs and tables outside. I am a little thirsty, so I decide to stop for a drink. I sit at a table and order a cold drink. The waiter brings it to me quickly. I drink it slowly and enjoy the view. I watch people walking by, and I see some children playing near the water. After some time, I feel like going for a swim. I walk to the water. It is cool and refreshing. I wade into the water. The water is not deep. I feel good as the waves gently touch my legs. I stay in the water for a while, enjoying the coolness. It feels nice to swim and relax. When I finish swimming, I go back to my towel. I sit down and dry myself off with my towel. The sun is getting stronger. I put on some sunscreen to protect my skin. I take out my book again and start reading. I am enjoying my time at the beach. As the afternoon comes, more people arrive. The beach is becoming busier. Some people are playing music. Some people are talking and laughing. It feels happy and lively. I decide to leave the beach after a while. I pack my things and walk back to the bus stop. I feel good because I had a fun and relaxing day. I take the bus back to my hotel. The ride is quiet, and I look out the window. The sun is setting, and the sky is orange and pink. It is beautiful. When I get back to my hotel, I feel tired but happy. I take a shower and sit down to write in my notebook. I write, "Today, I went to the beach. The sand was warm. The sea was cool. I walked along the water. I met a woman with a dog. I swam in the sea. It was a nice day." I close my notebook and think about the day. I feel lucky to be here. I know I will come back to the beach again. Tomorrow I will explore more places. But for now, I am happy with what I did today. I turn off the light and lie in bed. I feel relaxed. Tomorrow is another day, and I will learn more English. I am excited for the new adventures that tomorrow will bring.